Morning everybody, Tommy, Crooked River Forge. Out here about to fire up the forge, do some quenching on some blades that I've been working on. So I got my little quench tank that I'm going to use down there for most of these. I want to do an edge quench on these things, so you can probably get a good look at how that works here. So let's get started here. I was already out here a little while ago before I got all set up to film, and I did a little preheat on my forge, so that guy should be nice and toasty in there. Warmed up the steel a little bit, laying my blades on top. Gonna do one of my little mini EDCs to start off with. So I take them up to non-magnetic. My little magnet right there, no sticking. Pretty good. And here we go. And I just go forward and back, no side to side. And once I get a good couple of seconds there, I go the whole thing, and then I kind of go up and down. Not really a big deal with such a small little blade. When you get into the longer ones, if you're going side to side like that, when you quench, that's where you're gonna run into some problems. Good and hard. I don't know if you can see that differentialness that we got there. Differentialness, is that even a word? File skates real nice. Sounds good and hard. Success on the first one. Now this is one of my other EDCs, a little bit bigger. I call this one the mini bush. This one's a little thinner. I've been experimenting with 3/16 thick material, and also this is 5/32. So the 5/32 is, or I'm sorry, 3/32. The 3/32 material is quite a bit thinner than the 3/16. I use this material a lot of times for my chef's knives and my skinners. So it gets a lot sharper because it's such a fine edge that I can put on there. But I don't know if it's going to be as durable as the 3/16 version of this guy. Go. Woo! Little smoky. Gonna open up the door for a minute. I like to keep the door shut so that I can see a lot better. You can see when I open the door and all that sunlight blares in here, it's kind of hard to see the color. That guy looks pretty good. Good and hard. Alright, now we're going to get into some bigger stuff. First up, we got Patrick and Michelle's Santuco. They're from Dragonfly Woodworking and Leather. And if you caught my video yesterday, when I say trading services, we both paid for each other's wares, but I needed an apron, they wanted a good kitchen knife, so we just kind of worked it out that way. So this guy's getting ready to go in. A lot of times too, so that I can control my heat a little better, I'll shut that back burner off once I get everything up. If it's not a super long knife that I don't need to have both burners on, I like to just kind of work the blade back and forth and get it nice and evenly heated up. A lot of people like to see this in a video because that's truly where the blade is born. You can do a lot of work up to this point, and it could go all wrong here. Pretty good, just about there. And here we go. This guy I got to check to see, make sure he stays straight. Looks pretty good. Good and hard. So Patrick and Michelle, Dragonfly Woodworking and Leather. Here is your Santuco. It is born. It's going to go take a little heat bath in the tempering oven for a couple hours and see how everything looks after that. Now this one here is from my man at Cito Hat Company. It's a long chef that I'm making for him. So this guy's going to take a minute to warm up. A little bit on the long side of a slicer, kitchen knife. Try to stay out of the tip. That's one reason why I shut that back burner off, is so I don't overheat that tip. So I'll usually focus on the belly, and then as I've got the belly close to being heated to where I want it, then I'll start working in the tip a little bit. It's all about uniformity. tell already just by looking at it. It's good and hard. Yeah, baby. So if you're looking for a good hat, talk to my guy at Zito Hat. I'm going to link him on this video. And it's a little long, so I might have to jump over to the YouTube for this one. But stay tuned for the finishing of these blades.